think there's one more. Yeah, one more. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys. Story mode actually commented on my last video I did, because I reacted to the video before this one. I don't know if you guys remember, but they actually commented on it, and that was nice. So apparently they don't mind me reacting, because I know some creators can be a little iffy on that, but apparently they liked it. They thought it was funny. So if they watch this one, hi Story Mode. Thank you for the awesome videos. Keep it up. I'm gonna watch another one. Take me to the Mass Effect universe. I can fuck Garrus. Oh my god. So is Garrus your #1 alien? Oh my god. Alright. This is Tomb Raider Expleened. Expleened by Storymode.
Welcome to Tomb Raider 2030.
Tomb Raider. I can't. This is a long one, you guys, so 48 minutes and 43 seconds. It's gonna be a long one, but it's gonna be enjoyable. Garrus is your love. Yeah, I got that from our last talk, Phoenix. I got that impression.
13. Now, the game begins, and we meet our protagonist, Lara Croft. Now, she is very pretty, but also super smart. She's got like 12 PhDs and all the rest, so she's going to do some very academic things. For example, Lara is on a ship called the Endurance, and it is sailing to Japan. And then she starts monologuing, and she says,
a famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are.
But she is in for a chilling surprise.
Oh my god!
Because 22 days into the expedition, the ship is sailing in stormy waters. Suddenly, there's a big...
Can I just say, right off the bat, editing, already.
crash. The ship has struck something, and Lara falls to the ground. Lara gets up to check to see what is wrong. Then water floods through the ship and sweeps Lara away.
Oh no, will she die? Will she drown?
She's about to drown, but a man pulls her out of the water.
This is why I f***ing hate video games.
As they're trying to escape the ship splits into two.
Wait, doesn't she try to make a big jump?
Something that pushes us.
Something that pushes us beyond our wildest dreams of when we were who we were meant to be. Oh, fuck me, you missed that by a mile, lady. The moment I saw this, I went, oh, she's going to impale herself.
Well, you're going to learn
the
that
sex
Lara
screams.
Croft
Oh, yeah.
cannot be impaled. They knew what they were doing with that.
Oh, I missed it. Can we get a zoom in on that one? Just want to make sure people are injured. Lara falls into the ocean. Deep into the ocean. Blob, blob, blob. She washes up on shore, thank God. Nearby, Lara sees other survivors from the crash. Lara yells out, but they don't hear her over the rain. Now, she's standing around in the rain for no particular reason. Then suddenly, a man comes up behind her and strikes her in the back of the head. Good night, girl. And she dreams of bad time. This month is Pride Month, and I'm proud to say
this came out during...
For Audible.
This came out like when it was still Pride Month.
Well before they offered to sponsor the channel, so I shall consider this a refund. Do I listen to audiobooks while on the go? Yes, I do. Perfect when doing other things. Washing the dishes, keeping good hygiene,
the editing,
the garden. Want to see my catalogue? Whoa, I didn't move too fast for you there. Just finished listening to the 3 Body Problem trilogy. Probably the best sci-fi to come out in the last 30 years. By the way, these guys are doing the television adaptation. They're gonna fuck it up, I promise. I'm listening to Malcolm McDowell reading spooky stories right now.
The shade.
Try Audible for 30 days by going to audible.com/storymode. You can also text Storymode to 500 500, but that only works in America. They hate the other countries. Here's how you have a perfect weekend, right? PC, there's Factorio. Then on your phone, that's playing Frank Herbert's Dune. The hours melt away, and suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you've up big time. Are you listening to music? Disgusting. You could be listening to lesbian erotica right now.
Oh my god.
They have another service. It's called Inaudible. That's Inaudible. It's not as popular. With Audible, each month you get a credit, which will allow you to purchase an audiobook to keep forever, even if you cancel the subscription. Then you've got the Plus catalog, and that one's got
How are they not TV poison? Honestly, it's a mystery. Besides the fact that they're, you know, they look pretty white.
So many. One day you will die, but don't let those thoughts creep in. Listen to audiobooks and ward off your inner monologue. Actually, I have been angling to get my own audiobook done, but they won't approve it. Here's a sample. Book 1, Genesis, verse 1. Check it out, said Jesus. It's time to animorph. I love Audible. Thank you, Jeff Bezos, for sponsoring this video.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Sign up now at audible.com/storymode or text storymode to 500 500. Get Audible. I like it. Lara suddenly wakes up. She finds herself in a cave. Then suddenly she thinks,
wait a minute, those candles are upside down. That doesn't make any sense.
Lara swings and knocks over the candles. This lights some things on fire. Lara then swings into the fire to burn the rope holding her. Inexplicably, this causes the rope to break.
Oh no, this scene.
Her fucking legs, and she falls onto a small piece of rebar which goes through her side. She pulls it out.
Definitely don't do that.
No.
Viewers, do not pull out until you have medical
folks. Never pull out.
Oh my god, no.
Suddenly, a man grabs her hands off. Lara struggles to get away from him, but luckily they are separated by a collapsing boulder. But less luckily, the whole cave starts collapsing, but then she's grabbed by the man again. Disgusting. Lara kicks him, and then a boulder crushes his head. She remorselessly laughs and runs away. She rushes out of the collapsing cave. Lara stands on the promontory and she overlooks the beach. My god, there's wrecked stuff everywhere.
Lara also sees a lifeboat on the shore, so she decides she's going to go find the other survivors of the crash.
So she tries to do this jump thing, but whoops, it's a bit slippery there, Lara. And she goes tumbling down.
The noises.
She's so dead. Fucked. She digs to the front of her feet into the ground, at which point she launches forward. Wait, no, she starts climbing. And then they abort that animation, and she rolls. Like, zero gravity. Then she's about to land on her head. Ow. Anyway.
I'm alright.
She just dusts herself off. Whoopsie-doopsie.
Along the way, she finds a backpack of the other survivors.
Just a little slip and fall.
Is a camcorder.
Oh, in it. You're already getting into the British accent, you
In it, yeah. And there's a radio as well.
She uses a radio to call for help. No response, says the guy on the radio. So she goes, fine, I guess I'll set up a camp in the rain.
Don't fuck it up, Lara. It's one match.
Oh, the drama. The intense music. Oh my god.
Oh, she's such a good survivalist. Although, to be fair, she did do her PhD in safety matches.
Lara decides, hey, now's a good time to watch some vlog I did on this camera.
The camcorder belongs to Lara's friend, Sam.
Is it a man?
Sam Anther. So Sam is filming Lara, studying on the ship, and Lara is wanting to find the lost kingdom of Yamatai. Now, Yamatai is home to the Himoko, which is the Sun Queen. Sam then butts in and goes, Himoko's actually my ancestor.
I think it's Himiko.
Himoko. And Lara says, I'm just so close to finding these Yamatai and doing a big adventure in that, but nobody will listen to me, even though I'm smart and funny and beautiful. Now, we suddenly cut to another video of the ship. The crew is having dinner. The crew consists of Dr. Whitman, Captain Roth, Jonah, Grimm, Alex, Reyes,
the introduction
Sam,
right here. Oh
now,
my god.
Lara is talking to Dr. Whitman, who's the leader of the expedition.
So Dr. Whitman says that Sam's family has funded the expedition, but the money's not going to last forever. Lara then responds that that is the reason they should search the Dragon's Triangle.
I'd follow you almost anywhere, but that place has a bad energy.
Bad storms, more like. Makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World.
Shut the fuck up. Who wrote this?
Dr. Whitman says that Lara's theory goes against all the
Jonah,
books.
though, what a
the
hunk.
captain of the ship, Roth, says, "We're wasting times and funds. We're gonna go search the Dragon's Triangle. It's worth a shot."
Yeah, says Lara. Me angry, says Whitman. Whitman out.
Yeah, Jonah is like best bud.
Cut back to Lara on the island. I'm so hungry, she says, and she's going to go hunt for some food. So she finds a bow on a corpse hanging from a tree.
As one does. As one does.
She uses that bow to kill some deer. You did it. Don't kill. How much can you eat? Look at that tiny piece of meat. She killed 2 deer.
The
While
molds and
cooking the
groans.
meat, Lara gets a radio call from Roth. Mushy mushy.
Hello, it's me, Captain
No.
Roth.
Ah, it's so unfair, Roth. I feel so responsible. Everyone's stuck on this island or dead because of me.
There. I sent an SOS from the ship before it crashed. Listen, everyone's regrouping at this destination. Come and find us.
Oh, okay. Lara says I'm gonna head out. As she makes it outside, she overhears a conversation. She's eavesdropping on it.
We have a fire. Look for the smoke.
It's Sam. She's kind of gonna think for Sam, right?
Yeah, maybe.
And a man. Now, this man is
no.
called Matthias. He has been on the island for many, many years. Perhaps he was born here. Matthias asks Sam to tell him about Homiko. Sam describes the legend of the Sun Queen. Your time.
Oh my god. The Skyrim book.
Himiko used to rule Japan and apparently had shamanistic powers. Oh. Well, okay, listen, they've got women in this, they've got Japan in this. If you expect me not to do a racist Japanese accent or make fun of the women, you've got another thing coming. Now, Himiko had a personal army of samurai, by the way. What, just here on the island? Yes, says Himiko. Lara doesn't seem to believe the shamanistic part. I don't believe in magic and supernatural stuff, at least not until the end of the game.
Matthias says there's always
Spoiler
some truth
alert.
to myth.
And Lara crosses her arms and goes, I don't think so, Matthias. Now, Lara wants to show her contempt, and so she just falls asleep.
As one does.
Thunder crash. Sam and Matthias are gone. Lara goes
Dun,
to look
dun,
for them,
dun.
but she gets her foot caught in a bear trap.
Suddenly, wolves attack.
Oh no. Did she die?
No, Lara goes, "God, take that!" with her bow and arrow, and she
The
fights them
slow-mo.
off.
That's pretty bad. She got a PhD in bow and arrow, didn't
Oh
she?
my
Yeah.
god,
Alright,
so many
what happens
PhDs. So many
Then the rest
PhDs.
of the ship crew appear, and they help Lara out of the trap, but neither Sam nor Roth are with them.
Suddenly, Whitman appears.
I'm Whitman. The rest of the crew decide to go look for Sam, while Lara and Whitman decide to go find Roth.
But then, for no reason, Whitman just changes his mind.
I'm Whitman. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go look for treasure. Lara, you stay here. You heal up your rebar wound or whatever.
So Lara does. I, Whitman, have found something, he says.
Lara
Whitman was
goes
so
out to
annoying. He
find
was
him.
such a fucking
Ancient
asshole and
Japanese
annoying.
Style gate,
I can't.
says Lara, and Whitman looks at her very disapprovingly. It has drawings of a sun.
He caused so much trouble. I can't.
This is probably
even.
Himiko. Do you think, Dr. Whitman? Says Lara emphatically.
I don't know.
You're the one who believes in anything, stupid. The Whitman says the style is old, but the mechanics are new.
Whitman theorizes that this must mean that the islanders on the island were once survivors as well from boat crashes.
All right. So his hypothesis is that people crash on this island.
This is Tomb Raider Gamer
and
and the
then
devs
they
were like, we
never
want you to
leave.
protect
They
our
just
fishes
continue
so
their
we can help
life
us. I
on
don't know about
island.
that.
Do you think that that's far-fetched?
Yeah. Now, Whitman says the figure on the gate could be Himiko.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said that, says Lara.
mean, maybe.
Now they carry on,
I'm not
and then they
sure.
find a statue of Himiko. Whitman says, Lara, I think you're right. It was Himiko. And Lara goes, thank you, Whitman-sama. But what does it mean?
They
Why
have
the
found
accent?
Yamatai. Suddenly, islanders appear. The islanders say, "We're peaceful islanders." But Lara says,
They can't be trusted. You know, foreigners, innit?
Today we're going to be talking about racism and archaeology.
Whitman
Oh,
puts down his gun and
no.
demands, "I want to be taken to whoever's in
I've
charge."
only played the
Lara
first one.
protests. She
I
pulls
haven't
out a
played the
bow
second
and
or third
arrow.
one
She's
yet.
like, "I'm gonna not go down without a fight," but she gets restrained pretty easily. The lead islander
I'm
of
not
the
sure.
group picks up Whitman's gun and he starts speaking Russian to the other leaders.
Now, the islanders bring Lara to some old ruins. Oh, look. the other crewmates of the Endurance are here too. Some of the crewmates, they try to escape, and the Russian man shoots one of them, and the Russian man tells the other islanders to round the crew members up. Now, Lara, he says, do not move. And then he leaves.
I mean, Lara has her hands tied behind her back, but they didn't think to tie her feet down, so she just gets up and walks.
Lara gets up and stealths around the islanders. She then hides in a hut, but the Russian man finds her. Oh no. She's like right there. Hello. Lara says, nice to hear you. And he bends down and goes, what? And it works. He's distracted. Oh no, she was a vampire the whole time,
oh my
Majesty.
god.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
That's why she heals so quick. And she bites his ear off. Now it's time
As
for
one
Lara
does.
to fight.
As one does.
But her hands are still
Lady gotta
bound
do
by
what a
the
lady
rope.
gotta do.
How could she ever... Oh look. So they just break into pieces and then takes his gun. Oh yeah. In a struggle, Lara kills the man remorselessly. You truly are the Tomb Raider. Then she carries on. Yeah, she really doesn't care. Ring, ring. Hello? Roth, what's up?
Aye, Lara. I noticed
Yeah, I've heard that,
smoke
Phoenix.
coming
I've heard
from
that.
the ruins. Are you alright? You need to continue making your
What
way.
happened to your pirate accent there, Roth? It was starting so well.
I'm very bad at keeping voices. I forget how to do them. You need to make your way to me, Lara. Come find me.
Yeah, I've only
Lara
played the
does.
first
She
one,
makes her way to go find
so I can't really
Roth.
talk about the other
her
ones.
Wonderful adventurous travels. There are trinkets to steal, and she fights her way to the middle of the island where
Yeah,
she
in the first one,
finds-
she's
who's
always
this
being
guy?
hurt.
Roth.
There's always
Uh-oh,
something
he
happening
seems
to her
busy.
body.
He's fighting off a bunch of wolves with dual pistols. Now that's cool. The wolf messes up Roth's leg. Roth says,
Lara, the wolves, they took the food bag, and I put the transmitter from the
Chicken nuggets.
lifeboat in the food bag. And
Chicken
Lara says,
McNuggets.
let's not worry about that, Roth. We need to get you some medical treatment. Lara, I put the medical supplies in the food bag as well. And then he collapses.
oh god, those
Heard what
wolves,
background
they've
noise in
got
the chat?
everything.
What?
So, Lara
What'd you
follows
miss,
the wolves'
Yomi?
tracks,
I don't
and
know
she
what you
finds
missed.
a cave entrance. There it is, the pack. And then, uh-oh, wolves are going to attack. Don't worry about that. I'm so good at fighting.
I mean,
quite
last
proud
thing
of
we were
myself,
talking
to be
about
honest.
was,
Then
like,
she heads back to Roth. Oh, Roth, look at this. Found all this stuff. Pretty neato. Lara heals Roth,
But
and he
the
regains consciousness. And then he tells
latest
Lara,
Tomb Raider
We
games
need to
were
get to
like
the
more
top of the mountain.
torture
There's an
porn.
old radio tower there.
A lot of people
and we
say
can
those
send
are.
an SOS. I can't do it. Why would I do it?
You can do it, Lara, because you're a Croft.
I
You're
don't think I'm
Croft.
that kind of Croft. No.
What the fuck does that mean? So Roth said, listen, Lara, you can do it. Sometimes, I know you've been looking for adventure, but sometimes adventure will find you. And we are not who we think we are, but what we begin with. Sometimes it matters more about where we're going than who's in the journey. We gotta go down before you can go up, and sometimes
Oh
the
my
dawn before the
god!
light.
Stop!
Sometimes you need
Stop!
the
No!
climbing
Stop!
axe before the climb.
No! Stop!
Enter the
Stop!
climbing axe. Thanks, says Lara. That'll come in handy when I'm climbing. So she wanders off, and he's still saying pointless, contrasting analogies. Sometimes before you can take a step forward, you gotta take a step back.
Stop it! Stop! Stop!
Now,
No,
on the
stop.
climb up, Lara fights off a few more islands. Hiya, take that, she says. It's a racial thing, she screams.
Racism.
So anyway, she's making her way there. But then, I'm kind of tired. I need a break from climbing, she says. Now's the time to watch more footage on the camera. I've decided to watch it in 30-second chunks. That way, hopefully the battery will be out by the time I get to it. Okay, so she looks at the camera. Here, we see Sam filming some B-roll of some of the crewmates for Dr. Whitman's show. What's the show?
Whitman.
It's like an archaeology
Whitman being an
type
asshole
show.
over here with
Does
Jonah.
that have any significance
He
whatsoever?
Not
dissing
really.
Jonah.
I mean, it's just sort of like,
in this scene,
the
I remember
characters,
that.
They like each other. You know.
Character development. Oh, I love him so much. I sure hope Roth survives now. So Lara continues up the mountain and through the many more ruins. Lara gets a World War II submachine gun, and
As
she
one does.
immediately uses it against a large group of islanders.
She fucks these
Eventually,
people
she
up.
finds a
No
radio
lie.
tower control room. Ah, I found it. I
She
found
went
the
from
console or
helpless,
whatever.
screaming in
Oh,
pain
it's
to
wrecked.
mowing
So
these
Lara
bitches
gets on the radio, she
down.
goes, so the console's wrecked, and Alex goes,
Lara, you're gonna have to manually patch the transmitter through the maintenance panel, but they're not.
that's just gibberish. That doesn't mean anything. Go on.
Listen, because it looks like an old tower, it's probably gonna be at the very top of the tower, so go climb up there, Lara.
So she exits the bunker. Oh, I'm gonna get to that tower. Oh, it's snowing. I love the snow. But that's so unusual. Usually it's not snowing in Yamacha. And she bakes it up to the top. And she goes, I'm about to patch in that transmator or whatever. It was all gibberish anyway. I'm gonna do the gibberish. Is she opening a safe?
Yeah, why is she listening to it?
So she sends out an SOS.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Lara Croft of the Endurance.
Suddenly,
this was extra and dramatic.
Responds,
we heard your SOS.
No.
Need you,
No.
Light a fire or something?
That's great. I love burning stuff. So Lara climbs down to the bottom of the tower. Oh yeah, go on. That's so ridiculous. So she finds some fuel tanks. She lights the fuel. The plane spots them and it flies by. But then suddenly a storm appears and lightning hits the plane. Suddenly, a female voice in Japanese calls out. Suddenly, the plane starts crashing towards Lara. Does she action dive out of the way?
Yeah, she runs and jumps off the side of a mountain and slides down.
She's also a facial expression too.
Her legs gone limp. There we go.
I love how they're literally like analyzing all these moves.
Okay.
She would have been decapitated.
Yeah.
Jump, Lara.
These were not meant to be watched in slow-mo. The added sound effects.
Okay, how are you still carrying enough momentum to keep sliding? This is only like a 10-degree gradient.
And then she sees the airplane pilot and he's
You can't use logic. You can't use logic in these games.
Lara
You can't.
decides to go after him.
Lara catches up to the pilot, who has been found by the islanders, and the pilot is going to be just fine except for the machete through his chest. Now, Lara says that's a real shame, and then Lara takes a moment to think for herself, hey, how come that storm hit that plane? It's so unusual. Roth tells Lara to
get back here safely. You gotta get back here immediately.
So Lara decides to run aimlessly until she gets caught in a rope trap. She fights them off while hanging upside down. Then she gets free. Lara then finds Roth. Lara says to Roth, hey, what happened? It seems like more than a coincidence that the plane crashed, the boat exploded, my boogie board got damaged,
oh my God,
I'm hearing Japanese voices everywhere I go, and I'm not even in Japan. Suddenly, the co-pilot, Captain Jessup, radios in.
Breaker.
It's the same dude. Oh my God.
To show where we were.
Lara just hopped up on painkillers. She's got to be on something.
Lara can see a blue smoke signal in
the
the
shit
distance.
she goes through in this game.
Don't go after it. Let's just both
She's
stay
on something.
here.
And Lara says, I just can't just leave him. I can't possibly do that. I'm a Croft.
Okay.
She runs off. She makes it to where the pilot had landed, but what's going on?
The co-pilot, Captain Jessup, is nowhere to be found.
It's a lot of
Suddenly,
question marks.
Alex radios in.
Lara, we've tracked down Sam.
He's
in some old Japanese palace. We're gonna go inside and have a look.
Lara
Alex
says,
was so generic, I'm sorry.
Now, Lara arrives in a chasm-like area. There is a Japanese-style monastery, and it's got a bridge, which is neat, and the pilot is there, but he is hurt. Current status of my body is severely damaged. It was a trap the whole time. Islanders throw explosives and ignite them with flaming arrows. Oh no! But then suddenly Matthias appears. Oh, turns out he's the leader of the Islanders, and also there's a cult called the Solari Brotherhood.
That's
so
what all
much
the
happening.
Islanders are. They're part of that cult.
Listen, my fellow Solari members, you should kill her, says Matthias. Oh, what the heck, says Lara, and she is struck.
However, before she falls unconscious, she sees samurai appear and they start killing the Solari Brotherhood. And the Solari refer to these samurai as the Guardians and the Oni.
Dun dun.
Let's do some recap time.
Recap time. Oh my
What
God.
has happened in the game? Lara on boat, crash, land on Yamatai, start fire, kill deer, raid tombs, meet Matthias, radio for help, helping plane crash, pilot dead, co-pilot dead, learning to be a Croft. Now you are up to speed, and it's time for more
Racism and archaeology.
Yeah, what
Lara wakes up and she's hanging from a hook. She once again decides to break these chains. She hears a demonic sounding growling coming from outside the door. Lara finds a small
No lie, they don't really need to edit
it's like a
much to
tunnel
these
that leads
scenes
out. As
because
she's leaving,
it's so extra.
she sees a
It's so
giant
ridiculous.
Samurai figure enter the room.
Ancient traditional Japanese spirit.
You know what else is traditionally Japanese? A trench shotgun, which Lara finds in the monastery.
So, Lara then stumbles into the tomb.
I hate tombs.
Inside the coffin,
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Body, a dead person. Gross, icky. Wait a minute, is this Himiko, the
Icky,
Sun
ew.
Queen? Says Lara. On the wall are paintings depicting rituals. Lara goes into deduce mode. All my training, all my teaching in archaeology has led me to this. She's going through her mind
No,
palace.
don't remind
I
me
have
of that show.
deduced that this is a ritual for how Himiko chooses her successor. Now, while she's still in the middle of deduce mode, the islanders show up, but Lara isn't bothered by ambush, so she kills them all.
She
Alright,
mows
let's
these
get out of this
fuckers
stupid
down.
tomb. So, Lara uses the wind from a window to make a giant bell fall. What? This opens a way out through the floor. And then the fortress is all
Sound
falling
effects
apart,
are killing me.
She's running and jumping and landing and stuff. Remember that rebar that went through yesterday? Anyway, Lara falls into some tunnels again and slides to the bottom again. But once there, Lara takes a breather. Whoa.
Lara suddenly gets a radio message. It's Sam. She tells Lara,
"Help, Lara, I'm being held captive in the palace."
The islanders keep talking about a fire ritual.
Sam says,
Someone's coming.
and stops radioing. Lara then radios Roth.
Lara, the others are being held in the palace as well. They've been captured.
Who are the others?
Alex, Jonah, Reyes, and Grimm.
Here's the problem. I don't care about even one of them. So she heads off to find Roth. Why? I don't know. Anyway, she ends up in a World War II plane hanging off the cliff of the water. We just did this. Anyway, she's on the glass and it starts cracking. Lara quickly grabs the parachute, and as she falls, she pulls the chute. Now Lara dodges trees and eventually crashes.
Why does that? Why does this music actually work? This is so bad that
Lara
works
is
so well.
extremely wounded and needs medical supplies.
Lara has like no
Luckily,
skin left on her.
she's
There's
just
no way. Yeah.
outside of town. So she goes in, and then she comes across
she's
a
just like
broken
one
helicopter,
giant
and then she looks through,
scabbed
first aid
over
kit.
bruise.
Very nice. Nothing of use. However, on the dead pilot, she finds a lighter, so she has a cigarette.
No.
And then she heats up an arrowhead, and then she cauterizes her wounds. Naturally, she instantly recuperates. Suddenly, Solari members attack again for the first time. Lara fights them off. It's basically a massive firefight in the shantytown. I sure hope Lara wins against 20 other armed people. She does. And then she gets to the gate and she opens it. And then she hears
mows them
Solari
fuckers
people
down, I'm
talking about
telling
how
you.
an old man escaped. So Lara kills him, whatever.
She went from
It's
needing
Grim.
help
The old
constantly
man on top of the
to
tower
mowing these
structure.
bitches
Some
down
Solari guy
instantly.
holds Grim hostage with a machete. Just stab him. Who cares? We don't care about these characters. I don't
No.
care about these characters, says
Oh
Lara.
my-
And then
No,
he says,
that is
I'm
not-
going to kill Grim if you don't, give up and stuff. She goes, okay, why not? I seem to be able to kill everyone with these anyway. Grim starts fighting back, and he kills a few of the dudes. But then he falls off the structure and dies. Wow, was this pointless, says Lara, and it sure didn't advance the plot. Grim is there at the bottom of the cave going, nope, it didn't. It's all
His
just
legs.
busy work. So Lara heads off to get to the palace, and she starts climbing a line to get to a ledge. Suddenly, a Solari is there, and he's shooting her with arrows. And another cuts the line. So she swings onto a rock thing, whatever, they're ready to kill a sniper or something? I don't know, she's fighting him. She goes, hey, Roth, by the way, Grim's dead. Roth goes,
Who? I can't remember these names. They're all so
No.
unimportant.
and then Roth says,
We have to make Grimm's sacrifice count, though. Oh, God, I miss him.
Suddenly a helicopter calls in. They're responding to the SOS. Lara tells Roth, quick, set up the signal. I'm going to go to the palace and I'm going to save everyone. And then she reaches the cave entrance.
yeah. Now, she sneaks into the caverns, and she finds an ongoing ceremony. Ah, amen, fellas. It's Sam, and he's tied to a wooden stake. Uh-oh. Matthias says to the other Solari, in order for us to be free,
The Halo
must
music, I can't.
release Himiko. Finally, the plot is advancing. Sam has the blood of this island. The fire ritual will reveal the truth. Dun dun dun. And then one of the cultists is about to light the wooden stake. Oh no! Lara
The
shoots
Halo
the
music,
guy
why
with
does it
an
fit so
arrow.
well?
But there are too many. They overpower
The sound
her,
effects,
and
I
they
love
take her
it.
weapons, and they don't kill her. Matthias then lights the wooden stake. Oh, fuck. Suddenly, a huge... Oh, come on. Suddenly, a huge Deus Ex Machina comes along, and it blows out the fire. Matthias says,
That's one way to call a ghost to win, yeah.
What does that mean?
So basically, the fire ritual is Himiko's way to choose a successor, and in order to be seen as a successor, you must not get burnt by the fire.
Now, Matthias tells Lara, your fight is over. Goodbye. Leaves. All right. So Lara shrugging her shoulders, badly animated. Now, two Solari guys then go to take Lara to a prison cell. So she fights back. She then jumps down a pit into a pool of bloody water. Solari members think, there's no way she could survive that fall. They dust their hands like she did. And they are right. Roll credits.
No.
Anyway, she did. So she crawls through some caves and she rests at a campfire. She thinks to herself, Matthias seems to think that Himiko's spirit is the one keeping them on the island. But I do know something. If they get on that helicopter, they will probably die. What helicopter?
Remember the helicopter that was responding to the SOS?
Yeah.
She's basically like, if we get on that helicopter, we're gonna die.
I don't understand. A helicopter made it to the island.
Yeah.
Without getting struck down. Why? Oh, okay. So anyone who tries to leave gets attacked by the forces of nature, which are actually Himiko. Island curse. Lara keeps going through the caves.
It took him a while, but he got there.
She stumbles upon Reyes, who? Alex, who? And Jonah, I can't remember him, trapped in a cage.
You gotta remember Jonah.
Just of emotion. Lara gets them all free.
Alex is just a plain
and a cross. She then heads
slice of white bread.
She's in the palace right now.
It's kind of like the cave connected to the palace.
The whole place is falling apart now, though. Oh, and it's on fire.
Lara begins searching the palace, and eventually she finds Dr. Whitman. And Whitman's like,
fuck
wow,
Whitman.
Once the Solari stopped seeing me as a threat, they just let me walk around freely. Let me show you where Sam is being kept. It's just up ahead.
Lara finds Samantha talking to Matthias in the throne room. Sam says, I don't want to be chosen. And Matthias says, it is not about what you want. The Himiko blood runs through your veins. Then he turns. You shall guard Sam. I must use the toilet. And then he leaves.
No.
Lara then kills the guard. And then she goes,
all right,
you know we don't wipe.
Sam, let's go back and get Whitman.
So they get back to Whitman.
And it was a trap. Oh, Lara. I'm Whitman, and I've been captured. And then Matthias is also there, and he says,
get her.
They make a run for it, and then Lara fights off a bunch of Solari.
She slaughters these asses.
And then she has to fight off a guy using a turret, and she fights a grenade launcher, and Solari go, hey, don't kill me, please. And then Lara goes, Lamau, I do this all the time. Bang, 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 bang. Lara then goes to the gate. It's closed. Sam is on the other side. Oh, shit, we got separated again. That's the worst. Don't get on that helicopter. It's rigged to explode. For clarity, by which I mean Himiko will destroy it with lightning. Lara goes running off again, and then she sees, oh look, it's a helicopter and it's flying in. I have to get there quickly to stop them from getting on the helicopter. So then she gets to a bridge, and then while getting on the bridge, she sees Matthias in the distance, and he goes, you must destroy the bridge. And Lara goes, no, I don't want to do it. It would kill so many people. And Matthias goes, bang. Are there any other non-believers? Suddenly,
the Solari start firing cannonballs at the bridge.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, when you go like down those rope things, when you slide down them,
oh, that's cool.
I did go wee a couple of times.
Running the breaking bridge.
Okay, as you can see, she's about to break her
Oh no,
leg,
the slow-mo's back.
But instead, somehow it
frame
slips
by frame
forward, and then she launches herself into a roll forward, completely changing her momentum.
She's rolling in the air.
What?
And then she... Look at her go! And then... It all just explodes in the opposite direction. Okay.
The Solari cultists are just like, I knew we shouldn't have built our shanty town using Elmer's glue. And then she starts climbing on a building, but a helicopter appears and Roth says, jump on! And Lara does. And then the helicopter starts leaving.
Oh, you fucking idiot, it's gonna explode!
But it's leaving the other people behind.
Oh no!
Lara says, turn back! You gotta land right now!
I will not do that, Lara. Lara then pulls out her gun and she points it at the pilot and she goes, we're going on a little suicide mission. Click,
oh
click.
my god.
You're crazy! Then
Yeah.
suddenly lightning strikes, of course, because no more action needs to happen. Action! Lara is unconscious. Oh my god. Roth starts doing CPR.
Time for a kiss.
The sound effects.
Let's go back to that one.
No, ew, ew.
Yeah. I gotta compress her chest, but I can't
Guys, this is
access
so
it
wrong.
through
He's
this
like
tuft.
a
Suddenly,
father
the
or something like to
Solari
her.
appear, and they attack.
Oh my god,
Roth starts
no.
taking them out with his pistol, but then more
This is so wrong.
Solari appear, and Roth is out of ammo. And the Solari guy throws an axe at Roth, and Roth turns and he shields Lara from the axe.
Oh, watch how far back his arms go. This is hilarious.
Roth then pulls out another pistol and he starts just killing more of them. It came at a cost though, because Roth is dying.
What from? Is it Hodgkin's lymphoma, Your Majesty?
No, it's from the big axe in his back. Lara's like, Roth, I can't do it without you. And Roth says, you can, because you're a Croft.
Oh yeah, good point, says Lara. Here, take one unloaded weapon and one loaded weapon, with many of the bullets already gone. Roth dies. Suddenly, the others find Lara.
Reyes is upset that Roth is dead. Sam asks Lara, are you okay? But Reyes is mad at this. It's all about Lara. She's the reason we're here.
The game's named after me. I am the Tomb Raider. It's not about Roth.
Sam says, listen, Reyes, that isn't fair. And Reyes goes, yeah, I guess so, I'm sorry. They decide to
My
burn
god,
the
Reyes,
body.
I didn't choose the main protagonist's life. It
it's
chose
a mess.
me.
Reyes then says, hey, by the way, there's a boat. We could repair that and leave. And Lara says, it's not going to work. Something won't let us leave. Not with that attitude, Lara. Come on.
Fuck off, Alex.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's Alex.
The slice of white
Reyes
bread over
says,
here.
That's dumb. I'm leaving. And she does. The others think, this island is kind of weird. What's up with all the helicopters being lightning struck? Then the others leave.
So Lara's by herself, contemplating what has happened. Then she realizes it must be the Sun Queen's power that is keeping us here.
It's quite a leap.
I think whatever's in that monastery I was in earlier, in the chasm, that must be what is doing it.
Oh,
So Lara
oh my
takes
god,
a
what
look
is
at
this
the map
from? I
that
know
she
this.
found earlier, and there's a hidden
Weakest
entrance
Leak
to the
or
monastery
whatever.
through the river.
Oh, that's very convenient.
So Lara decides that
That
boat
game show.
Reyes was talking about, I'm going to use that boat for that instead of leaving.
Lara then heads off to catch up with the others. As she gets in radio contact with Sam, she goes, Sam, listen to this plan, right? It's this boat.
I don't know about this, Lara, but you know what? I'll help you out.
Lara is now at the beach, and she finds others working on the boat, and Alex isn't there.
By the way, Alex is looking for tools in the wreck of the Endurance, but he should be back super
Yeah,
soon.
your voice is
as
not
long as
deep enough to
nothing
be
goes wrong,
Jonah. I'm
which
sorry.
I'm sure it won't.
Suddenly they hear a voice calling for help. It's Whitman. Me, Whitman.
Whitman says he was being chased, but no one's following him. Lara then says, Whitman, you're faking it. Back at the palace, Whitman, you led the Solari straight to me.
Oh my god, he's been working with them all along.
Yeah, Whitman's
No, I
a
wouldn't do
fucking
that.
asshole.
I'm Whitman.
Oh, never mind. Cancel that theory, fellas.
Lara then decides, you know what, I'm gonna go to the wreck of the Endurance. I'm gonna go find Alex.
Then she gets aboard the Endurance, and there's Solari on the ship. Time to die, locals! And then Lara heads into the engine room. And look, Alex is there, and he's hanging out with a bunch of debris. Lara tries to help him out, but she hasn't got a PhD.
I gotta
in
admit,
lift heavy
I did not
yet.
care about
Alex
this
hands her some
sliced of
very
white bread's
important
death. I did
tools,
not care.
A wrench and a screwdriver. Now, don't
I did
you lose
not
those.
care.
They're very hard to find. The Solari attack again, just in time.
Alex starts shooting, but it hits something and it causes an explosion, and the ship's gonna explode now. And Alex says to Lara, take the tools and get out of here. Leave me. Lara reluctantly agrees, and she gives Alex a little peck on the cheek.
I never thought I'd die like this. I wanted to be an adventurer, like Lara Croft.
Oh my
But
god.
It looks like adventure found me.
No.
Too blind to see that love.
Oh
was in
no.
front of me this
Shut
whole
up.
time.
I have
Come
a
on.
boner right now, but it's stuck underneath the big
Place
No.
starts exploding. Lara escapes. But Alex dies.
I don't care about Alex. I'm not gonna lie.
This casual explosion going off, engulfing her entire body.
Everyone in this game is so fragile. Lara's just like weird.
I know, the added sound effects and songs and stuff from other games and shit is just
writing in these books, and they were studying the storms. They found an old tomb of a general in the cliffs. They think that this dead dude somehow controls the storms. And Lara says, that makes perfect sense to me. I'd better go tell the others. So she goes off running.
Lara turns to the others and she says, I have some bad news. Alex is dead. And Reyes goes, you know, a lot of people seem to die around you, Lara. Stop it, Reyes, stop. It's so mean. They then discuss leaving the island.
Jonah still
Lara
has
says,
our back.
We can't leave. And Reyes says, not this again.
Hold on a minute, I gotta defend Lara, says Sam. You see, Matthias was crazy, but he was certain that he was trapped here on the island. And he thought that resurrecting Himiko was the key to getting out of here. And Lara goes, yeah, no, it seems like the storms really aren't natural. And Jonah goes, I agree.
Lara's like, well, I'm gonna go head off to find the old tomb in the cliffs mentioned in this logbook I found. And Reyes says, well, we're leaving as soon as the boat is ready, whether you're back or not. And Sam says,
I won't leave without you.
Lara goes, oh, cheers. And then she heads off. She then runs over to the research facility.
What an emotional moment.
Naturally, they're guarding it. She kills them all. Then Lara finds a tomb, and then there's
she slaughters these fucking
samurai, people. And then Lara concludes, it must be the general. And it looks as though this general, though, has committed Sudoku. And
no,
Lara
that is
pulls out the blade from
that
the
is so
corpse,
far from right.
Goes,
I can't.
Oh,
no.
Look, on the hilt, there's a note. Opens it up, and it just says...
It's just his receipt.
It's how much the sword costs and where he bought it.
The note is written by the general.
Does she read ancient Japanese?
She knows Japanese, yeah.
Get fucked.
He states, I have failed my queen.
His continuous disbelief at this game.
And the priestess took her own life. Now Himiko's soul is trapped in a decaying body. My storm guard shall protect her corpse, but I cannot stay alive. Lara then realizes that to stop the storms, she has to destroy the body in the ritual chamber in the monastery that she was at earlier.
Backtracking!
Yay!
Solari fighting time. Now, outside, suddenly she hears others are under attack. She runs back, but uh-oh, she's too late. Whitman was a traitor all along, and he took Sam back to Matthias. What? Why?
Do you remember how Sam, she was the chosen one for the ritual?
Yeah.
So Matthias wants Sam because he wants to basically transfer Himiko's soul into Sam's body so that she would lift the curse off the island so he could leave.
God, this story sucks.
Don't be like that, Mark. A lot of people worked really hard.
Sorry about that, Your Majesty.
Reyes says, we need to get some help, but Lara says, if we leave, we will die.
I know, Lara. We keep saying that.
So they all get on the boat and decide to go to the hidden entrance to the monastery.
Oh, that's nice. There's a team for once. So they arrive at the monastery via an
inlet.
No.
Finally team up, and then they celebrate.
While she heads in alone.
They
time to die, locals.
they team up and then separate
and stuff, and she spots Whitman. Oh my god, and Matthias.
Fuck
also,
Whitman.
Oh my god,
I
and
swear
Sam.
to God,
it's not a big surprise.
He could have died with that slice of white bread, and I wouldn't have cared.
And Matthias tells Whitman,
go over to those samurai over there and introduce them to their new queen. So Whitman goes, I'm Whitman. I'll go do that.
Who's the new queen? Is it Whitman?
Sam. So Whitman goes over to the samurai and goes, what is it, Japanese?
The struggle to keep up with this.
Oh no, Whitman tried a Joe mama choke. Joe! And it did not work. The Japanese hate that. They don't even entertain. They just go straight to swords.
The samurai kill him. Matthias used this as a distraction to sneak past the samurai. Lara chases after, but the bridge collapses. So she's got to find another way in. Lara sneaks past a bunch of the storm guard, but at one point they spot her and she has to run and dodge a bunch of arrows and explosions. And it's so crazy, Mark. You really had to be there.
Very cool.
Lara carries on.
You had to be there. You had to be there.
That ritual chamber. She fights through a bunch of storm guard samurai, and at the end of all the fighting, the giant Oni samurai comes out. It looks like there's going to be a big boss fight, but the wind blows a bunch of debris and it knocks him over the cliff.
Oh, that was easy. Now, Lara continues onwards. Then she comes across a room with more murals depicting the ceremony.
What Lara can gather from the murals is that the Sun Queen transferred transfers her powers. Now, Lara initially thought this was like a handing down of the torch, but she now realizes that it's not a transfer of power in a metaphorical sense, but it's a literal soul transfer.
Well, was that not apparent by now?
Well, not to Lara. Every Sun Queen, the first and the last,
Lara was late to the party a little bit. Yeah.
Himiko.
Okay, so Himiko is always the Sun Queen. She just keeps taking new bodies.
Yes, and now she wants Sam's body.
Oh no, that means Sam's gonna lose her soul.
Not if Lara has anything
Poor
to say about
Sam.
it.
She's going through so much.
So, Lara catches up to Matthias at the entrance to the ritual chamber. Matthias,
Lara's gonna save her wife.
Himiko, she's dangerous. Matthias says, listen, I've done so much bad stuff to survive up till now. We can sacrifice one more mortal for a queen. Isn't that a good trade for our freedom? And Lara goes, you son of a bitch. Matthias continues monologuing and
not
backing
Lara's
away into
fucking
the
wife, you
ritual
can't.
chamber. And lightning causes a fire that blocks the entrance. Uh-oh, Lara, looks like you can't follow him until you do some parkour. Diddle-diddle-dee. Suddenly, Yes radios in to warn Lara.
No, that is not how you say her name.
Samurai and they're headed your way.
Lara tells Race, listen, you guys, you gotta get back to the boat before it's too late. Rias says,
I can't leave without you, Lara.
The way he
so
says
Lara
her
continues
name.
climbing around the monastery, and then vicious winds and lightning, whatever. And then Lara gets to the top. Uh-oh. What the fuck is Matthias doing?
Matthias has started conducting the ritual. And out of Himiko's corpse comes a blue light, and it starts transferring into Sam. Luckily, this is a pretty long soul transfer process. Lara starts fighting through a bunch of Solari to get to Sam. And then the big Oni samurai
fucking
from
murders
before,
him.
he
Like,
bursts
just
in.
mows him down.
Oh, he came back?
And yeah, and Lara gets to properly fight him this time. And Lara wins it.
Oh, thank God.
Lara makes it to the ritual.
Listen up, Matthias. It's time you and I had a bit of a fight. So they struggle, but then Lara pulls
You can't
out
hurt
her
her
two
anymore.
pistols
She's
at
one giant
once, which was
bruise.
very
There's
cool.
nothing else to hurt.
Reference to the old Tomb Raider.
Oh, look, her tits are getting more square. He falls off the platform and
more
down
square.
into the
Shut up.
Lara plunges a flaming torch into Himiko's corpse. She says, for a corpse, you're pretty hot.
Oh my
Himiko's
god.
body is burning up and also exploding. Lara then goes to check on Sam. Sam, are you okay?
Yeah.
Then let's get out of here. Look, the storms, they're starting to slow down and the sun is coming out. Oh, that's nice.
Yay! Lara returns to the others.
Oh, everyone's here. And also Matthias isn't dead. And neither's Roth. He's a little burnt, but don't worry about that.
No.
Oh,
No,
that's nice.
no.
They can safely sail out to sea
No.
now too. Lara then looks out into the water and she reflects on her father for some reason. I resented my dad, says Lara, but he was right about so much. I should have listened.
But the line between our myth and truth is fragile and blurry.
Is that what she says?
Yeah, literally.
I mean, even what she just said is completely untrue, because there is no line between myth and truth. The myth was true. Anyway, later the game says, shall we get picked up by a big vessel? Yeah, why not? And so they do. And then
You have
one
to
of the
suspend
ship's
a
crew
lot
says,
of disbelief.
Hey, guys, you'll be home soon. Lara goes, oh, cool. And then she looks at her diary and she goes, nah, fuck that. I'm not going home. I'm going to stay out here, having adventures and stuff. Killing more locals. And I tell you what, the only thing I love more than killing is adventure. And I hope that it finds
no lies, she
And
did go
then
on a fucking
Roth
murder spree.
shows up for no reason and he says, the end.
No.
The tomb raiding was optional.
Q&A. Who the hell is the voice for Lara Croft? Because I think it's Angelina Jolie.
No.
Camilla Luddington. Yeah, she looks like Tomb Raider. Okay. Oh, she's in Grey's Anatomy, The Justice League. She's in a lot of stuff.
My favorite portrayal
Zatanna?
of
Oh, damn.
Camilla's is when she played Kate Middleton in a 2011 TV movie, William and Kate. And I just love...
Shut up, Your Majesty.
Did you know Lara Croft
No one
is
gives a
super
shit, Your
smart, and
Majesty.
She knows like 15 languages according to Reddit.
Yeah, how many languages does Lara Croft speak? Whoa. 15, what the fuck?
Oh.
She knows English. How does she know all these languages? Mongolian? I haven't even heard of ma'am. How old is Tomb Raider?
Yeah, how old is Lara Croft? She must be like 18, right?
How old Lara Croft? My God, she's precocious.
9 years old.
Himiko is a real person, you say?
That's the age of the game.
Oh, there she is.
The shamanist queen of Yamatai Koko in Wakoku.
Oh, she's Chinese. Uh-oh. Okay, I got one. You can't get in by plane. You get struck by lightning. You can't get in by ship. There's a big storm. Submarine. Surely the submarine is immune to her powers. What's going to happen, Big Squid?
Probably, honestly.
There's Lara Croft.
It'll probably impale Lara.
When she was in a bag, why did she decide to set herself on fire? Because that would be the one thing I would definitely not do. Like, setting my legs on fire and hoping that the rope burns.
You can't apply logic to these games.
Is a hell of a strategy.
Bruh.
Okay, bear with me on this
You
one.
can't.
Right? You know how cauterizing wounds in video games is like the magical cure-all?
What? She hurt her legs?
I guess so.
That's stupid. Alright, so, fun game. Does she have any flaws? She's rich, she's beautiful, and she's incredibly selfless, and then she blames herself for everything. But also...
One flaw was she was right and led them to the island.
But it's like... something. There's no character arc for her.
I mean, she goes from...
Wait, who was
regular
Joe?
white girl to
What
regular
directed
white
this
girl
one, Misty?
murdering
I
people.
rate this
I
one
mean,
a check mark with a plus next to it. Very
it is
nice.
wild, by the way,
give this
that
one
the tomb
2
rating
Ds.
is optional. Like, it's crazy that in the Tomb Raider game, I don't know about the other ones, but in the first one, the tomb rating is optional. Like, unless it has something to do with the main story, the rest of the tomb rating, completely optional. It's fucking crazy. Alright, that was fucking good. I enjoyed that fucking video. It made me want to play Tomb Raider again, but I can't because I got so much shit to play. I'm already backed up. Maybe I'll actually finish that series one day. That was fucking wild.